Coleen Nolan declared she was on cloud nine as she opened up about her new romance earlier last year. The Loose Women panelist had a tumultuous journey in the world of love, with her fair share of heartache along the way. In 2022, Coleen voiced concerns her insecurities might be sabotaging her relationships after her passionate affair ended in disappointment. The mother of three found happiness with Michael Jones, a supermarket employee she connected with on Tinder. Coleen couldn't help but rave about Michael, a fellow divorcee, who reignited the spark in her bedroom life. She boldly stated, "You can have sex anywhere in the house at any time of day," revealing that before meeting Michael, she had experienced a 5-year dry spell. During an appearance on Loose Women, Coleen beamed as she introduced her beau and hinted that marriage was on the cards. But the romance wasn't meant to last, and they eventually called it quits. At the time, a source claimed that it devastated Coleen was taking a break from the dating scene, yet, fast forward a year, and the television personality has found love once more. Let's delve into the ups and downs of Coleen's eventful romantic history, including infidelity, divorce, and a fling with a younger man. Ritchie. Coleen and Ritchie were the darlings of the entertainment world back in the 90s. Meeting in 1986, the couple initially planned a grand wedding for 1990 but opted for an impromptu elopement to Florida instead, changing their plans on a whim. The couple went on to have two sons, Jake Roach, 28, and Shane Jr. Nolan, 32, and later had a church blessing when Coleen's father fell ill. However, their love story didn't last forever, and they parted ways in 1997, with both celebrities confessing to having affairs outside of their marriage. In her 2009 autobiography, Coleen shared that she first became suspicious of the former EastEnders actor during his time on stage in Manchester for a production of Grease. At the after-show party, I can distinctly remember examining this one girl. There were loads of people there, but she just stood out. She had really long dark hair and was wearing a skin-tight white dress, Coleen remembered. Well, it must have been female intuition because that turned out to be the girl Shane had an affair with. In his own memoir, Rags to Riches, Shane confessed to cheating with the actress in question, Claire Taylor. Coleen also admitted to having a brief affair with a keyboard player while on tour with the Nolan sisters in 1993. In her autobiography, the mom of three described how she felt unattractive and non-existent after the birth of her second child, and enjoyed the attention from the musician during her stint in Weymouth with her band. "As I kissed my musician, it was like a sexual awakening," she penned in one of her memoirs. "Adrenaline was pumping through my body. I knew what I was doing was terribly wrong, but I was literally shaking with exhilaration. I am still attractive, I thought to myself." Coleen was overwhelmed with guilt and described the incident as one of the most horrendous times of my life. Despite the initial bitterness of their separation, Shane and the Loose Women star have managed to maintain a healthy relationship as co-parents and support each other's new relationships. Their divorce was settled out of court, and Shane credited Coleen with ensuring they kept things amicable. "I wish I could take credit for it, but Coleen instigated most of that. The only people who lost out were the lawyers. They were gutted," he said previously. The pair are still clearly close, with smitten Coleen admitting her first ex-husband is really happy for her and Michael in her new interview. Ray Fensome. After parting ways with Shane, Coleen went on to find love again with musician and future second husband Ray Fensome. The pair welcomed daughter Sierra into the world on June 19, 2001, and Ray popped the question a few years later in 2005. The pair became husband and wife in November 2007, but it wasn't to last forever, with their split announced in February 2018 after 2 years of marital difficulties. Their divorce was finalized last that year, and luckily, the two have been able to remain close friends, even spending time with each other's new partners. Coleen's new flame Michael is even planning a day out with his girlfriend's ex-husband. "We get on well," he revealed to OK! Magazine, discussing his relationship with Ray. "We spent Christmas Day together. I think we're going to a rugby match together next month." Coleen is no stranger to finding love on Tinder. The former singer had a 6-month fling with an unnamed man 8 years her junior before meeting her current boyfriend on the app. Despite things going smoothly at one point, the relationship ended when her mystery man, 47, couldn't cope with her fame. "We met a couple of times before the lockdown but then spoke constantly for 6 months, and it was all lovely, and then just as the restrictions eased, he couldn't handle who I was," the star told Mail Online last year. "I think to be fair to him, Terry's no animosity and I wasn't heartbroken. We weren't in a full relationship, it was literally a vocal relationship, that's all it could be because of lockdown." Online dating. Despite having a generally positive experience with online dating, Coleen did face some challenges due to her fame. Speaking on Loose Women earlier this year, she said, "A lot of them thought I was catfishing them and it wasn't me. They said, 'Why would you be on here?' and I thought, why wouldn't I be? Where else am I going to go? But here's my issue, how do I know it's the real them?" Coleen opened up about the cringeworthy chat-up lines she encountered on dating apps, telling ITV, "Some of them would say, 'Hi, I bet you're in the mood for dancing, and are you really a loose woman?' But Coleen's days of dodging dodgy one-liners are over since she found love with Michael last summer. She told OK! "This definitely feels like the first time I've ever gone into a relationship as an emotionally mature woman," adding, "It's so comfortable and lovely and peaceful. There aren't enough adjectives really." The Loose Women star is now smitten with her Tinder beau, Michael Jones. After keeping him under wraps for months, Coleen proudly showed off her new partner in a joint interview with OK! Where she praised Michael for reigniting her passion. She candidly admitted, "You can have sex anywhere in the house at any time of day," revealing that before meeting Michael, she had experienced a 5-year dry spell. "I'm enjoying it more than ever. It's like being on a diet for 5 years and getting my first piece of chocolate." Coleen Nolan has opened up about her love life, hinting at a possible wedding in the future with her then beau, telling OK! Magazine it's inevitable she'll walk down the aisle again. But less than a year later, the romance had fizzled out, and Coleen was spotted attending her son Shane Jr's wedding solo, sharing snaps of the day on social media. An insider spilled to The Sun, Coleen and Michael were together for just over a year, and while they were happy at first, the spark fizzled out in the end. They quietly broke up in April but have stayed close. She is looking forward to the future and possibly meeting someone new, but there is no rush. On a recent episode of Loose Women, Coleen couldn't contain her excitement as she dished about her new relationship. Feeling loved, she confessed to the panel, "Gradually over time with the person I'm with now, it has taken a longer time and it's my fault because I keep thinking I'm not used to this," Coleen continued, revealing her past struggles with feeling loved. "I'm not used to somebody loving me the way you do because I've never believed I have. because I've never been with anyone that has made me feel that 100%. She admitted to being with partners who didn't offer compliments or affection, but now she's experiencing all that, which initially threw her off balance. Finally embracing love, Coleen shared, "Now over the last couple of years I've said, you know what, just accept it for once in your life and enjoy it." Concluding with a positive note on her personal growth and happiness, Coleen added, "It's what you have been looking for, and now that I have truly opened myself up to it, I have never been happier." Follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.